Welcome to Mission Hills Country Club and the famous 18th hole, where every year the winner of the first major championship of the LPGA season is crowned. South Korea's So Yeon Ryu was involved in a hugely dramatic and tense final round at the A&A Inspiration last year, eventually defeating Lexi Thompson in a sudden death playoff. Ahead of this year's action, we travelled to California to chat to the defending champion and look ahead to the event.
It really felt great to be back to play this tournament, the defending champion. And when I just played 9 holes, and when I saw that Puppy's Pond, every memory started to come through in my mind, and it was just wonderful memory. Grace Park was my idol star since I started to play golf, and then I saw Grace Park jumping at the Puppy's Pond. Since I saw that on TV, winning this tournament it was always my dream.
One of the many benefits for So Yeon of winning her second major title at last year's A&A was getting an invite to the annual Champions Dinner. This is always a grand gathering of some of the greatest champions in the history of women's golf and is an excellent curtain raiser for the week ahead.
It's so cool just to see the names in this room. I mean, there's so much history with all the women that have won this event. So it's pretty cool that they do this for us, and it's a tradition that we look forward to, and can get dressed up for the night and come talk a little golf and see faces you haven't seen in a while, which is cool.
It's one of the major events, so to speak. I mean, it is kickstarting the major season. I think it just has so much tradition, so much history, and coming back here obviously brings back some great memories.
This year's edition sees an elite field assembled, all desperate to add their name to the famous Wall of Champions next to Poppy's Pond. The Dinosaur tournament course is certainly no pushover, however, and all players will have to be at their very best if their dreams of glory are to have any chance of becoming a reality.
You've got to hit it in the fairway. The rough gets harder and harder every year, as major rough should be. So keep it in the fairways, don't get too aggressive with some of the tougher pin positions, and you've got to be patient, simple as that.
You have to keep it in the fairway. Obviously, if you're in the rough every time, you're not going to be able to hold the greens because the greens are fast. So keeping it in play is key, and then once you get on the greens, just reading the putts, the greens are running so pure, you get it on the right line, it's going to go in, which is great.
I just love the challenge, the variety of the holes, and coming down there on 16, 17, and then 18 here, the par 5, and it was an exciting finishing hole. I mean, you knew you had to make birdie a lot of times, so you're pressuring a player to do well, and sometimes it doesn't work out.
It's a stellar lineup this week with several past champions, former world #1s, multiple major champions, and those currently flying high in the Rolex rankings, all looking to come out on top. It's hard then to see the event not offering up a truly compelling spectacle.
Well, traditionally, long hitters do very well on this golf course. Those long hitters can reach all 4 par 5s and 2s, so they're playing essentially a par 68 golf course. So I'm going to look at people like Sung Hyun Park, who hits the ball a long way, Lincecum and Lexi certainly, Brooke Henderson, Michelle Wee. Those are all players who I think are going to be able to go out and overpower the golf course, especially if the wind stays down.